I think we're live now. Benny, can you confirm? Benny from the control vehicle, Benny from the CNN, Benny from News Network. Yes? Are we live? Yes, I think we're live. Breaking news! Z ostatniej chwili in Polish, that means breaking news. I don't even have a thing in my ear. I'm just kidding! I'm just me, it's just me. 8080 everybody! 8080! 8080 is coming. Welcome to the second stream of the day. That's kind of insane. This is kind of insane. It just dropped. I'm just gonna lower the music a bit. It just dropped. Oh my goodness. 8080, another iteration of the famous walker. As you can see on the screen, it's really coming. It's announced, it was rumored, now we have the pictures. Let's just jump into it. I'm gonna get into the chat right in a second, but I really wanna do a quick stream about this exciting announcement, and we're gonna discuss about it. Okay, so let's see. First of all, this thing came from Promobricks. So it's set number 75288. The pricing is €150 and has 6 minifigures and 1267 pieces. They have a lot of announcements for another sets, but those are not official yet. But this is what appeared, and I think she first appeared on Amazon Japan. So Amazon Japan listed that as an official set. That's the source, at least for now. So pretty cool stuff. Okay, let's check out the pictures. Okay, first impression. I just saw this guy for like 20 seconds before I started the stream. I swear, I just finished just searching the pictures and didn't even like pay attention on how it looks like. I want to have the first impression together with you guys. So this is the main promo shot. We have Luke on Hoth, 88 is in the background. The E-Web Heavy Blaster, Stormtroopers, stuff like that. So general idea, the thing looks okay, but the thing that comes to mind in the first place, the first second you see it, is that the legs seem to be a bit thin. Don't you guys think? The legs seem to be a bit thin. And the price is also crazy. We're gonna talk about it in a second. Head looks small, I can see the chat. By the way, welcome everybody. It's kind of there's something off about it. But let's take a closer look at the rest of the pics. I gotta use the arrows because it's so much better. Okay, so the box art. Let's see if I can zoom in here. So that's the box art shot. 6 minifigures. Again, 40th anniversary of the Empire Strikes Back movie anniversary set. Yeah, the body looks good. The head seems tiny, small. Like I think I concur with the chat here that this area compared to the neck is actually using some sort of hoses as that like weird thing that he has in connection with the actual body. I don't know, like, yeah, I feel it feels either too low or too small. There's something off about it. I'm not really sure. The legs, you can see they're reinforced with Technic pins, actually Technic crossbars, but I'm not sure if they are thick enough. You know, thick. I don't think they're thick enough. It just seems off to me. I don't know, maybe they should be like a one more stud longer. Seems like they're 3 studs wide plus some extra studs on the side. I think it should be 4 studs, heavy, thick legs. That's my opinion. Maybe it will look better. I would have to actually visualize it. The equipment is the E-Web Heavy Blaster, the one we've seen in The Mandalorian, for example, but it doesn't have the charger box, so it's kind of missing a crucial element that we actually seen how this thing works in The Mandalorian show. During that, I won't spoil it for you, but during the siege. The snow speeder, speeder bike, not snow speeder, not the actual Rebel snow speeder, but the speeder bike is also included. Upgraded design, I like this one, I think more than the old ones from the previous sets. And we have 6 minifigures in total with 2 8080 drivers, 2 Snowtroopers, I think that must be General Veers. Maybe, he's kind of smiling, he's weird. And Luke Skywalker in his Hoth outfit, the pilot outfit. So yeah. Let's see, yeah, more shots here. You can see it does have a working Luke's winch. So Luke can actually climb onto it and get the thermal detonator which is in his hand. Inside the 8080, there's a mechanism to that so that you can recreate the exact same scene from the Hoth, the most iconic one made many times over. Spring loaders in the head for the main cannons. Yeah, I like the looks of the body, it just something seems off to me with those legs. The more I look at it, it just seems off with the legs. Don't you guys think? Let's see. Cool, so the actual speeder bike goes into the back of the AT-AT, so it has a storage area, which is cool. AT-AT is overall a transport. It's all-terrain armored transport vehicle. It's meant to transport troops and speeder bikes alike. It's meant to deploy fast reaction forces, which is not really the best way to describe it because those things are so slow and can be destroyed by a towing cable. So yeah, not really a fast deployment, if you will, but a very capable transport of transporting a contingent of troops and the speeder bikes with them. So it goes in the back, actually cool function. Let's see. Okay, and one more thing I really like about this that I just noticed is that 3 pilots, 3 figs fit in the cockpit, so 2 drivers and Commander Veers. He's a general or commander? I think it's a Commander Veers. Commander Veers, so plenty of space in the cockpit for that. Really good choice here, Lego. I think that's why the head seems maybe a bit wider than usual. Maybe that's just to accommodate 3 minifigures. And as you can see, we finally have usable space inside the walker. A pretty good opening with the Technic crossbeams. And you can see at least 5 seats, probably there is a 6th seat behind that panel. But that means we can have a squad of stormtroopers ready to battle. And I think, I don't think the speeder bike is inside, it's just empty space because it's outside the set right now. But I think it actually serves a good purpose as a transport vehicle for now. I think the previous AT-AT, we're gonna take a look at the previous AT-ATs in a second from Brickset. But I think this one offers the most cargo space and the most playability in that matter. I think I like that fact. Cool. I like that E-Web again, but I think it's missing the charger box, the actual ammunition charger box. Yeah, closer look so you can see this is more like a crisp shot. Definitely there is a holder for the E-Web blaster and the weaponry. So actually 5 seats. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seats plus the holder for the big blaster to deploy to the battle. There you go. So that's how it actually works. So 5 seats, not 6 seats. 5 seats in total, which is good. It's still good. It's still good, I think. It's still pretty decent. Yeah, closer look at the minifigures. Let's see what we have here. So what I don't like, I'm gonna tell you guys right away, that, I don't know, his face expression is kind of weird. If that's General Veers, I think he's updated. I don't think that's any other commander from Star Wars, honestly. He looks kind of off with that smile. Maybe he just like, ha ha ha! I see the rebel shield generator. Fire all weapons. Full power on that generator, right? Maybe that's why he just like he just gave the order for the drivers to fire on Hoth shield generator. Maybe that's why he's smiling. The quirky smile is there. I have no idea. Look, I don't think there's an update on his jumpsuit. I think those jumpsuits were so much good anyway with the print that I think it's just what it is. I don't think there's an upgrade. I think I've seen that print before. He has a thermal detonator, a lightsaber, of course. The pilots, I think the helmet might be updated. But I think the color scheme with the sand blue and everything else is the same as we used to have. Maybe I think that printing for the jumpsuit on the legs might be updated, actually. So please don't quote me on that, but I think that print, look, he has like a zipper, like a little zipper on the pants. Or maybe those are just like suspenders for his jumpsuit, for his life support system. I think that printing was not previously available, so that's cool. And Snowtroopers might be slightly updated as well, right? I think the print goes over the legs, so that's something new. Please don't quote me on that. I'm gonna have to check. Cool. Yeah, I just want to talk about the previous AT-ATs to see how it compares, because this one is 150 bucks or euro. Right now we have the euro pricing, but I'm guessing it's gonna be in that range of 150, 160 range in the US. But the previous AT-ATs, let me just bring it up on the screen. Brickset. Okay, previous AT-ATs. So AT-AT has a history of a total of 8 sets in total. Not all of them were the big ones. The big ones were only 2003, 4483 AT-AT, so that's one not even comparable. That's the first AT-AT ever made. There was the smaller poly bag. There was the Walker of 2010. And then the motorized one, which many find the most iconic, was the 2007. Everybody was thinking that this one would be motorized, but I think it's not the case. The only motorized AT-AT so far was the one from 2007. This one was a weird poly bag of 2010. And the latest iteration that we should compare to is the 75054 AT-AT from the 2014. So looking at the quick specs of this one, 1,137 pieces, so slightly smaller, about 100 pieces smaller than the current one. Legs also are, I think the leg design is actually very similar, also 3x4 plate for the width and side panels. So I think they did not update the legs much. Actually, the crossbeams looks very much the same, don't you guys think? It's very much the same. The minifigures are like, we had 1 pilot and 3 stormtroopers. Now we have 2 pilots and 2 stormtroopers. Veers was different. Yeah, this one looks, of course, it looked worse. I think the body in the current one is much improved. If you look at the panels, the shaping, this was more like a cone shape. This is more like a body, actual body of the AT-AT. So I think they improved the shaping. I mean, the 100 pieces had to go somewhere. But the pricing, this is the important thing. That one was pricing retailing for $110, and now we have $150. So the price raised by $40. We have 1 extra minifigure. We have Luke Skywalker as well. So yeah, 1 extra minifigure, which is Luke, and 1 swap. Instead of a Snowtrooper, we have another pilot. So I'm not sure if that's a good deal actually. 140. Yeah, inflation and the pricing of Lego anyway. I get it, but it's still a significant difference in terms of $40 for just 1 extra minifigure and for 100 more pieces. I don't think so. This one seems expensive when I look at this way, but also like the value of the sets, you know, in 2014, basically 6 years ago. I should not be really comparing this. It is not a good comparison, if you ask me. I don't think I should be doing this because like times have changed. You know, 6 years in Lego is eternity, and pricing might have changed and everything. So I don't think that is a fair comparison. I don't think I should be doing this. But just so you have perspective on how the latest iteration from 6 years ago of the AT-AT compares to this one. But you have to take into account that's actually 6 years in the making. All right, cool. Okay, we're gonna switch to the chat. Woo. So what do you guys? Where's my slideshow? It broke. Okay, I think we're back online. Jesus Christ. I was switching scenes, and like after switching scenes some glitch came in and I just lost connection entirely. But we're back. I was able to restore it, restarted my router and everything. Okay, sorry guys, I hope YouTube will catch this as a single stream. Technical difficulties, you know, when you're streaming it can absolutely happen. But I think we're good. Yes, we're back. Sorry. I think Jang experienced the exact same thing yesterday. It's so weird. Maybe like I'm not supposed to be streaming so much Lego. I don't know. Junk had like a yesterday stream about the I think Marvel sets, and he lost connection like the first 3 minutes in, and I had the same thing. I think he had the same thing. Just software crashed. I was able to chat to you, but no connection. No, thank you. I mean, cool stuff. Maybe there's some storm somewhere. All right, we're back, but I hope YouTube will just stitch it up as a single stream. I hope so, because I didn't really cancel the stream. Anyhow, we're back. So now is the time to actually chat to you guys. So I'm glad I'm back because I wanted to hear your thoughts about this set. I wanted to hear the thoughts about the AT-AT. Let me just like bring it up one more time on the screen, so that way whoever's joining, they know what we're talking about. This was just announced today. It's coming somewhere in summer, I think June or August, I think they didn't really say. 1,247 pieces, I believe, and $150 price tag, or 150 euro. So that's what we're talking about in this news quick stream. I hate when this happens. I hate disconnections, honestly. I really hate disconnections. But we're back. So chat. Actually, I lost my chat. I mean, I see my chat, but not on my OBS. Anyhow, I just see your chat in the normal YouTube window. Let's take a few moments to think about it. Like, what do you guys think? Again, I don't think that it looks that good. It's an upgrade from the previous one, but I think they could have made a bit of an upgrade for the legs. I don't think the legs were changed that much. Hot bar, but overpriced. What's up, Mike? What's up, Adam? Glad to have finally found your channel. Hey, my pleasure. I'm still kicking, as you see. Power of the dark side. They don't want me to show the 8080 to the world. That's what's happening. It's awesome. So I think you guys have divided opinions. Some people say it's awesome. Some people say it's too expensive. I think I'm on the side that it's okay, but it's too expensive for what it offers. But still, well, we have more functionality than the previous 8080s. We have the holder for the speeder bike. Maybe that was the case before, but we have more space inside. We have an extra E-Web blaster. That's a new design as well. We have an upgraded speeder as well. New Veers, new pilots. Look, I don't think he's updated. Let me see. I don't think Luke is. Somebody said that Luke is updated actually. Somebody said that Luke has an updated face. Is that an updated face? Maybe. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Interesting. So yeah, you know, I'm not all over this set. I think I have reserved excitement. That's a good thing. A haircut, that's interesting. Yes. Different times, difficult times, different measures, difficult measures. My wife cut my hair, so I don't look like a Yeti in the quarantine because all my barbershops that I usually go to, my favorite barbershop is closed. So I'm almost bald at this point. It's a great design, I think, except the new neck. Yeah, the neck is weird. But what do you guys think about the proportions between the head and the body? Does that feel off to you? I feel that feels a bit off to me. Maybe I'm just like overreacting here. Alex Xavier, love the new body design. It's actually a transport now, as the name all-terrain armored transport suggests. I think, yeah, I would agree with you. It has more space, body is wider, it feels like it can actually fit a bunch of stormtroopers and a bunch of equipment. I think that wasn't the case in the previous one. The previous one was like too narrow, it looks like a trapezoid-shaped body, sort of. But yeah. Fierce Sum Augustus, I do like the new design, but it's been said the legs are too thin. Yeah, many people, like, I keep seeing those comments in many other YouTubers' videos as they coming in. Like, right now it's a hot topic, because it just came in. So a lot of people are saying the legs are too thin. Head looks off. Any new minifigure in the set? I think Veers is updated, actually. So, yeah, like, speaking about the minifigs, honestly, I don't know. But if you think about it, who else could you add to this set? I think it's a slight update, honestly. They just swapped one Snowtrooper to an extra pilot. And that's it. And some updates on the actual printing. But if you were to get a new minifigure, who would that be? Who would that be from that scene? Some other, like, Snowspeeder pilot? The one that crashed? Who was that? Or maybe somebody... It doesn't make sense to have anybody from the Hoth base, because they were not in that scene in the field against the 8080s. Like Han Solo, nobody else was here except for Luke and the crew of the 8080. I mean, he crashed his Snowspeeder and he went up and blew up the 8080 with the thermal detonator. That's all he did. So there is not really... It doesn't make any sense to add anybody else than Luke to this set, honestly. So that's why it's so kind of dreary, because like they just keep mixing those minifigures. There is nothing really new in that lineup. I think that is the case for sure. By the way, it's cool to stream twice today. It's actually weird, but cool. But this was such a good drop of news that I think I had to. I kind of wanted to really talk to you about it. It got me excited. I want to hear your guys' opinion. Duck, yeah, Duck. That was the second Snowspeeder pilot. A Rebel Trooper, I guess. Maybe a Rebel Trooper, yeah, just to like implement some Rebel warfare into this. Because yeah, it's actually a Hoth against Empire, like Rebels against Empire battle, right? In the middle of Rebel base. Are you cancelling the third stream of Barracuda Bay this week since you're doing tons of streams? No, I mean, I don't think so. Like, this thing still needs to be built. I just don't know where to do it. It's not because I'm streaming right now, because these streams are easy to set up. It's not a big deal. But I think I just came up, my schedule came up with a lot of work this week. I'm doing something for Beyond the Brick as well. So I'm pretty occupied with my work. So I don't know if I can squeeze a third stream this week. I hoped so, I would, but today is already late. I have still a few things to do. Tomorrow I have a lot of things scheduled to work on. Saturday, if there's gonna be a stream, probably it's gonna be Sunday. But I don't wanna promise. I don't wanna promise. Duck minifigure. That's dark. That is dark. Cool. Nicholas, I think it should be 130, 140. Yeah, I think the pricing should be... I know it should increase over 6 years of time, I get that. But it's a $40 increase basically, with not that much added, to be honest. They could have had the wreckage of Luke's ship and had his co-pilot, but that might be a bit too dark. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can we talk about the box art? What about it? What about the box art? The box art. I think that's the best shot of the box I have. Actually, I just covered the logo. Lego logo. Do you like the box art? I don't think that angle is the best, honestly. I think it's good because it looks terrifying and big and all. The 88s in the background. I like that shot actually with the 88s in the background. But see, even the one in the background looks beefier than the one on the actual box. See, like this looks beefier. Like the proportion between the body and those terrifying legs, it so much feels beefier than this section. It just feels he has like a teeny skinny legs, you know? It just, I don't know, it just feels off. Maybe that's just the angle they took the picture. Maybe that's what it is. But there's something definitely off about those legs. Maybe they're just too long. Maybe they're just like 2 studs too long or something. Maybe they just should be shorter. Maybe that's what's gonna help with the proportions. Yeah. If you compare it to the Falcon, it was the exact same thing. It was 120, now it's 160. Yeah. So yeah, inflation, costs of Lego, cost of production, overall pricing of toys. The Vader part is the same. Oh yeah, so it has the logo of 40th Empire Strikes Back anniversary, but nothing else really says it. Yeah, that would be cool if it was actually black, right? That's like, I think I see your point, like the same as these guys, right? Like, would be cool if it was a color like this. Those are 40 anniversary sets, right? Those are 40 anniversary sets. So that might be a cool thing to have this 88 is sort of like a black beam. At least the box would be like kind of exciting, right? Maybe that's the case. Do you think we'll get more 40 years of Empire Strikes Back sets? Kappa Bricks, I think each box will be marked with this logo for this year because it's actual anniversary. So I think every single Star Wars set coming this year will be marked by this. Depending if they're, it doesn't matter if they're like the black, like the heads, or not like the 8080. I think it's gonna be just normal. Greetings again. How does Luke's grapple hook work? I think it's kind of like it's attached to the 8080. See? Oop. Let me just pull that. Which one was it? This one. I think like if you look at it, it's just permanently attached to the 8080. It's basically a winch. So I think you have to lower it from the 8080 and then Luke actually grabs it and that's it. It stays with the 8080 at all times. See? Because there's a whole winch inside the body. So you just lower it, attach the Luke, and then you have your scene. I think that's how it's gonna work. Greetings again! Alright guys, I'm actually gonna head out right now because like it's only one set, but we talked about it for 30 minutes. I think it's enough. You see what I see. There is nothing, no more information about this guy. It's good. It's gonna sell, of course, but still there's room for improvement. There's room for improvement. There's room for improvement. Alright guys, I'm gonna be winding down the stream. It's basically, those are supposed to be short commentaries, engagement and stuff like that, so I do enjoy making them. It's really fun. I'm happy to do it for you. Like actually it's super fun to do, and I think it's kind of like a new type of format for me. It takes away from my editing time, which is nice, because I can actually engage with you and talk about it live. It's just fun. I think I'm gonna be doing more of these. The videos are still coming for reviews and stuff like that, but I do like that format, and I think a lot of YouTubers actually are trying this out as well, so that's pretty cool. A lot of us are streaming. Today I was at Matt's Brickwizz's stream, chatting on Discord with them. That was pretty fun. Matt did a really good... Something fell off. Matt did a really good goal. He's actually revealing a new mock tomorrow, but stay tuned for that video. He's gonna be starting a new project. but we know what it is. I won't say it yet because he asked us not to spoil everybody. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Of course, after the stream, you always feel free to leave a comment once the stream becomes public, because it will. I know we're chatting and you guys commenting, but I do enjoy some comments after the stream where I can actually respond in a written form. So feel free to do that. If you have any other things that I missed in this video, in this stream, comment, like, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I think I have only like 40% subscribers watching, everything else is not subscribed, so fix that. Thank you. And we're gonna be doing more videos, more streams. Tune in also for my videos on Beyond the Brick. There's gonna be more and more appearing on Beyond the Brick, and yeah, should be fun. Super cool. Bob Floyd, thank you. Cool, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you very much. Stay safe out there. Have a good night. It's really late in California right now. It's past 7 p.m. It's a long day. 2 streams, a lot of work done, good announcements, excitement. Stuff is coming in. I'm gonna be making probably, I have like a Ninjago stream planned maybe for later down the week, because I do have all the high-res pictures as well. So we're gonna talk about Ninjago maybe. How about that? Have a good evening. Thank you, Brickman. See ya, Mike. All right, guys. You're amazing. Thank you so much. You're the best. You are the best. And I'll see you in the next video and the next stream. All right. Which one was it? This one. Okay. Peace out.